Excuse me. Sheesh. Okay. Big. Hold on, give me a second. Big Wolf on Campus, Season 2, Episode 9. 9? 9, right. 101 Damnations. Yeah, so this episode, Tommy finds a puppy in the park and takes him home. And also, apparently the Wolfman has been attacking people again. Well, he has a fight with TNT, which normally happens. So this gets the townspeople all riled up. And I'm proven wrong in this episode because we get one appearance of Tommy's mom, Sally Dawkins, on the TV. And she's not at home anymore. It's just one little scene on the TV. Maybe because they thought, it has to be her on there instead of replacing her with some other newswoman. So it's her. But it's really weird. We haven't seen any of them. And then she's there wearing an obvious wig, I think just a little bit. But yes, obviously if you have a brain one in your head, you know that it was probably the puppy dog causes this. There's also this strange man we never find out is the ferryman, played not played by Desmond Harrington, no, played by Graham Greene, you may know from the Red Green Show. So that's two Red Green guys on this show, Graham Greene and the other guy. But Gordon, I don't know, but yeah, there's two of them. He's got a fake mustache and a little goatee thingy under here, but he's the ferryman. We find out that this dog is Cerberus. This puppy that turns into a grown-ass dog with one head is the Cerberus. Cerberus has 3 heads. Apparently they couldn't afford that, so maybe it hadn't grown completely yet, so I only have 1 head. And when it fully transforms, we have 3, but it's just Cerberus. Beyond that, this episode rehashes the whole we're gonna hunt down the Wolfman thing, because Tim and Travis are once again leading a angry mob against the Wolfman, the werewolf, whatever. I don't get it, but and we're rehashing stuff from season 1. Okay, sure. We're only 9 episodes of season 2, and we're gonna rehash a plot point from season 1 that I didn't like to begin with, and we're doing this again. Although I think it was handled a little bit better here, sort of. Because now Tommy has 2 other people trying to help him, and the dog, which he named Sparky. Now, when Merton and Lori are like, Sparky, he's like, yeah, because he breathes fire. I'm like, no, you were calling him Sparky before you found out that he breathes fire. So, Merton has a book on how to take the evil out of a dog. So, the demonic power out of a dog, so they're going to use that. But the ferryman gives TNT these weapons. It's just like it shoots nets, I think, to capture it, because they're after the Wolfman, and he's after the Cerberus. And he thinks that the Cerberus is the Wolfman, and then finds out later it's wrong. But, Tommy explains that he had a dog when he was little, but Dean had said he got allergies, but it was probably just because they didn't want to walk him. They didn't want to walk the dog, which there's other people in the house. You don't have to do it all the time, happens, I guess. But Sparky transforms into a big dog when they're down in Merton's lair for some reason, because Merton's bad-mouthing it, and so it turns, I guess. Laura tries to distract the mob because he wolfs out and tries to distract the mob and tries to tell him, hey, maybe he's a good werewolf, but doesn't work. They have a showdown with the ferryman, and Merton's able to use the spell to turn the Cerberus back to normal, and then the fireman just leaves. It's funny because they do call something out here. It's like, I will be back, but they never come back. Where he's like, I'll be back, and Tommy's like, why? Good point. And he walks off. And Tommy says he kept Sparky for as long as he could, but Dean's allergies acted up again. Mysteriously returned, so he had to get rid of him. And we last see the dog with this man on a bench, and he throws a stick, he catches it, and the stick's on fire. No. Merton got rid of the demon powers, so he shouldn't have the fire. It's a gag, but it doesn't work. And then we see the fireman trying to train a pug in as the new Cerberus. So I don't know. This episode was fine. Nothing really to write home about. Nothing. The only thing that really made me pop was when I mentioned in the last episode that, I don't think we see the parents anymore. And the mom shows up on the TV and I go, well, that proved me wrong, but I don't know how much more we see of them, though, so we shall have to see. I don't think there's any of them in Season 3, so maybe there's some more in Season 2. Who knows? We haven't seen the dad yet, so. But yeah, this was fine. I'm doing one more tonight, because it's a certain episode featuring a certain 80s heartthrob who was in a certain movie with another 80s heartthrob that had the same name, and the movie had vampires in it. It's Brad Pitt. No, that was 90s. Anyway, next one.